What's going on, everybody? Chase with iDub Hockey here today to do a review on the new True Catalyst 5x4 hockey skate. Now, technically speaking, this is a performance level model, but this is great for that competitive hockey player looking for some unreal agility, especially wanting to experience that one-piece boot. So let's start off with the specs. Starting below the boot, we have the Shift Max 7CR steel. It's a nice high quality stainless material. It does not come sharpened, but we do offer a game-ready sharpening and profiling service at checkout. This is sitting in the True Shift Max holder. Really nice stiff construction, one of the best on the market. And it does have the bench change technology, which is requiring a tool, which does come with the skates, but it keeps you on your feet and on the ice and off of the bench. Now, as we get into the boot itself, this is really a standout feature for this price point. This is their Narrow Fit Polyfusion injected molded boot. Now, there's a lot going on there, but what you need to know is that it's this one-piece boot that provides a fit unlike anything else on the market, especially at this price point. Like I mentioned, this is kind of that, performance level model, but with the amount that it molds and wraps around the foot is really mind-blowing. And if you haven't really dove into the differences between a one-piece and a two-piece boot, it's really simple. There's no outsole that connects the boot to the holder. So you're gonna get a lot less material required here. And realistically, that reduces weight. It improves your energy transfer since there's less material there, and it's giving you better connection between your foot to the ice. So tons of great stuff there. And I have to recommend you heat mold these before you really give them a true sense of how they fit, especially since True offers a 30-day money back guarantee. So watch our video on how to bake these at home, hit the ice. I guarantee you're gonna be convinced that this one-piece boot is legit. So moving on, we have the Injected tendon guard here. They do sell this separately, so it is riveted in, but in case you break it down the road, you don't have to replace your entire boot. They sell a replacement piece, and I like the flexibility that it offers. At the front of the boot, we have the carved toe cap. This is asymmetrical and definitely lower profile from what we've seen in years past. Really like the sleek look, just visually speaking. But once you slide your foot into the boot, I really like how it hugs the toes up here. So you're not sliding around. Anytime you're sliding around, you're losing energy. This is all about maximizing that energy transfer. And if you do need to adjust, some of that volume in there, we do have this multi-layered tongue that attaches to the toe cap with Velcro. So in case it feels a little bit too roomy in there, you can actually adjust the tongue to remove some of that negative space, and vice versa. If you want to let your toes breathe, you can definitely slide it up. And as I mentioned, it is replaceable, so same thing. If you maybe want to do some micro adjustments, they sell different types of tongues, but if they do wear out, you don't have to replace the entire skate. And then for the tongue itself, it's a multi-layered design. It's got some really cool felt down through the center. Love the black look. We have some thick foams down through the center. So for that competitive player that's starting to see faster slap shots, unfortunately, maybe a couple more whacks with the slash, this is gonna provide some great top of the foot protection, especially against lace bite too. Now we hop into the liner, basically the same liner that we see in the top line 9X4, which is really impressive. It's a more traditional Chlorino liner, which is what we see mostly at the NHL because it's extremely durable and it does a great job of wicking away moisture to keep your feet dry. It's also super comfortable too with those thick ankle foams that provide that custom-like fit when you do go ahead and bake these at home. We do have anti-abrasion guards at the upper eyelets here, so for players that have that shin guard inside of the tongue, this is gonna help prevent any of that premature wear and tear. And then last but not least, I really like how they accentuated the foams around the eyelets. This is a very unique, like I said, custom-like fitting boot. So putting your foot into these is a little bit more anatomical than what we see in some of the other vendors out there. So just including extra foam at the tops here really makes for a much more comfortable experience when you're putting on the skate. So, from the inside out, they really thought of everything here. It's some really solid improvements. And then last but not least, in a size 9 regular, this weighs 984 grams. So just to give my overall thoughts here, really like the kind of darker pro level looking look this year, especially at this price point. Love the one-piece boot. It is an absolute must try if you haven't tried it yet. But if you're looking for even more information, go ahead and hit the link in the description. Give us a thumbs up on the video. While you're there, make sure you're subscribed to the #1 hockey gear review channel on YouTube. See you next time.